Hello, my name is Billy, and the sun is a little glary. Probably the camera is not the best, but today we're going to be talking about Captain America: Winter Soldier, the trailer reviews, the short films that they made, and I'm shaking the table. But I think I should put my hat onto this. So, one thing I tell you guys is that I love the first movie. I really, really did. If my son comes over here, he's going to interrupt, but it's what it is. I love the first movie, and a lot of people didn't like the first movie. I don't really understand why, but the cool thing about this, and this goes for all the Marvel movies, um, except Spider-Man. I know all Marvel characters. Let's put it that way. The cool thing about it is I always go in just as a person who wants to watch the movie, not as someone who is, oh, I'm a huge comic book. I have read comic books. I do have comic books. Actually, I read a lot of off-brand comic books back in the day, like Black Hood, things like that. But whatever my grandma bought me at that time. But let's break down some of the trailer stuff. First of all, Falcon. We have Falcon in this movie. We have the Winter Soldier. We still have the Black Widow, which is interesting because she gets. One thing about movies that I think is so dumb is that they change their hair, they do this, it's just enough to tweak it. And in real life, the ladies they do that and things like that. But I don't know. I just don't see why they would do things like that. But it is what it is. The cool thing I like about one of the trailers is that there's other guys in here. I forgot the guy's name. Who's under? I don't think Nick Fury dies. Nick Fury cannot die. But would they kill off Falcon? Really? I don't know. Because remember, they're standing in front of that Gertie or whatever it's called, Gurney, and there's someone dead there. So we don't know who it is. We know it's not Scarlett Witch, and we know it's not Captain America. There were two people standing there, but that's one of the things in interesting. And then I like the comedy banter of the Falcon and Mr. Captain America there. And then I like when Black Widow's trying to hook him up and they're taking the ship. I got to see that trailer. I pretty much watched any trailer that existed. Trying to think. Okay, now the most, and I want you to comment in the comments, please. What was the most exciting part of any of the trailers? Definitely when he throws the shield and Mr. Winter Soldier turns around and grabs it and throws it back at him. I was like blown away. So I don't know particularly. I'm looking at it now. I apologize. So we have it. It's coming out on 4/4, I believe it is. Am I correct on that? So I'm pretty excited about this. And I don't watch movies on pre-release day. I'm just not that style. If you definitely have any questions on what you think, like questions for me about this movie, please feel free. Because that's kind of sometimes I could do a second video where we interact, things like that. It is on the release date. There it is, April 4th. Boom, ready for it. I hope to at least go. I usually go on Mondays, so I'm pretty excited about it. Even if I don't get the, this is like a must-buy for me. Almost all the Marvel movies are must-buys. So hopefully you guys have a great, wonderful day. My name is Billy. Thank you for coming to stop by and take it easy. Tell me what you think in the comments.